Hey everyone, it's Ashley here from Ascension Next, and today I am doing a reading on the solar eclipse new moon of December 25th, 26th. I was told to tap into this energy and do like a quick reading. And also I have in front of me the weekly ABC that I just picked and pulled on the Facebook page. So you can check that out on the Ascension Next Facebook page if you'd like the full reading of those. You pick A, B, or C, and then you see what your reading is. So I have all the cards laid out, and I'm going to go in on this and see what is going on and what we need to expect. So the first card that I picked for this solar eclipse reading would be Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon. So that is the very first card that I picked for this reading. So this card is connected to karmic balance and releasing a lot of energies. The thing with this card, though, is if we're looking at it, so anytime that I think of Kuan Yin, I think of a very calm and loving energy, like a very peaceful energy, an energy that's just so light and welcoming and very nurturing, like a divine feminine energy, very nurturing. And with this card, it says, see all your cords dissolve by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. So this card represents a lot of purging that is going to be going on during this time, and that we really need to honor our space, and we also need to honor the process of purging. And for me, it's like really about letting go, not hanging on to things that do not serve you. It's very important in this time to release people, things, habits, anything like that that is really holding you back, that is really not allowing you to move forward in full force. It is really time to let these things go without judgment. So for instance, if it's a person, it doesn't mean that you have to hold any type of hatred or anything like that towards them. It's just about letting it go and releasing it or them and knowing that they are not for your highest and best. So that was the energy that was coming in with that card. And it's actually like, you know, purging and releasing and cutting cords can be kind of like nasty business. It's, you know, it's something that's really hard. It's something that a lot of us don't enjoy doing because a lot of times we have to face realities that we don't want to face when we do things like that. And I think that this card is telling you that when you do that, you will feel that sense of nurturing. You will feel more room for love. It's almost like saying releasing all the heavy energies will allow you to accept that nurturing energy in, will allow you to accept that divine feminine energy in, and will allow you to integrate whatever energies are coming in that are of the light and are of the ascension for 2020. So that's that card. The next card that I pulled that's right next to Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon would be the Eight of Pentacles. So there was a lot that came up for this card for me for the whole week. So the story behind this reading is that I was going to do it in the beginning of the week and then got distracted, and my whole reading got messed up. And during that time when my reading got messed up, I was told to go online and Google the Eight of Pentacles. So I already know the Eight of Pentacles. I know it has a lot to do with hard work. It has a lot to do with learning a lot about what it is, like perfecting whatever it is that you do. But there was like one thing that really stuck out to me when I was Googling it, and it was the word mastery. It was the word master as well. And this is why we need to let go of things that don't serve us anymore, because in 2020, we should be fully in that energy that feels authentic, that feels truthful. And this card to me has a lot, like normally this is like, you know, in Pentacles and Tarot means a lot to do with like business and work and things that are even finances, things like that. But this card in this reading in particular has a lot to do with mastering the soul, mastering the self, learning a lot about you, understanding you, having a strong presence or a strong understanding of knowing the presence that you bring into this world. And the only way that you can discover that is by really digging deep within. And it's letting go of that stuff that we just keep really holding on to. And I feel like this eclipse and this new moon are going to give us a chance to really dive even deeper and really master whatever it is that we're doing. So for me, it would be working and finding more within Ascension Next, you know, because Ascension Next is a part of my soul. Like, Ascension Next is my soul's mission. Ascension Next is the spaceship that Ashley V rides on to move through the ascension and to awaken the world. And it's digging deeper within that. It's digging deeper within me and diving deeper into my purpose and what it is that I want to do. And not allowing anything to hold me back at this time. Like, there is no room for the wishy-washy wishing. I'm wishing in the fucking wishing well. Like, that time is over. It's all about doing from here. Either you're all in or you're all out. And I'm really feeling that energy now. Check out a lot of my live videos on the Ashley V page where I have some epic rants about being all in or all out and not half-assing your spiritual work. This card is about going full in on your spiritual work, on your divinity, like really becoming that divine creator within yourself, not hiding anymore. Stop hiding behind, you know, your little bedroom where you practice, and open that practice up to a bigger community, or what it is that you need to do. If you feel you need to be facilitating card readings, if you feel like you need to be a healer, if you feel like you need to be a body worker, I don't know what it is that you need to do, but that's what this card is saying, to really step fully 100% into that and commit to that. And that's it. Like, commit to yourself. By committing to your purpose work, you are committing to you. And that is what you need to be doing. Taking a sip. All right. So what's the next card here? So interesting, because if you picked A in the live reading, we have the same cards that came up here. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, and they both came up upside down. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles here from the Mystic Dreamer Tarot. And this is from the Tarot in Wonderland. They kind of look really similar too. But anyways, so both of these cards came up upside down. And I feel like that is because, so if we look at the A, so first card that came out was the Knight of Pentacles upside down, and then we had the Four of Wands right side up, and then and then above that I pulled the Christed Dragon. Golden Christed Dragon. I feel like I'm swearing when I say that. And then the Spontaneous card underneath that. So this was A. Like, if you picked A, this was your pull. And a lot of that had to do with, and I'm really connecting it with this because I think it's interesting that they both came out upside down. So definitely connected to whatever energy signature is in A. And a lot of that has to do with trusting in the divine. Like, when I see anything that has to do with Christ, it is all about having faith. It is all about trusting within your heart. When I think of the Knight of Pentacles, I think of him as the knight who would make sure that he has everything planned out, that he knows every detail about what he needs to do on the battlefield, or everything that he needs to know in order to protect his kingdom. He's not very spontaneous. I would not say that is the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, it feels like a lot of you want to fucking plan everything out. You can't plan everything out. Even when you're trying to do this, even when you're moving into this phase of really going in and mastering the self and mastering your purpose and mastering your business work, a lot of it is up to the divine. You can't plan that shit out. You need to let it roll. You just need to be there to say yes, and then take the steps and take the action to move forward. Instead of being like, well, I don't know, because ABC isn't in a row. All my ducks are in a row. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just not going to do anything. Nope. That is the wrong answer. That is no, 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 no. At this time, you need to just move forward. You need to trust. You need to be a little bit impulsive. And then here's the rewards. Here's the celebration. Wands is all about magic. Magic comes from believing is seeing, not seeing is believing. This is the energy that we are working with. And think about the eclipse and the dark moon, like it's dark energy, it's blinding, but within that is the light coming in. And the only way that you can feel the light is through your body. It's through that light within you. It's through that Christ light within us. We all have the light within us, but in certain times we need to activate it. And at this time, you need to say to the divine, I trust you, I listen to the messages, and I will take the actions that you tell me to take. And not questioning and not wondering and not wishing and not waiting, because so many people want to fucking wait, especially people that are supposed to be doing this work, and they're just fucking waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting until nothing. Waiting for nothing. All right, so the next card that we got for this is the Alpha Dragon. So here we go. First we started off with Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon, a lot of strong feminine energy, and now we have the Alpha Dragon. I really like this deck. So this is a deck by Diana Cooper. And I know a lot of people that have been working with it, and I'm like, okay, now I need to work with it, and it's actually a really cool deck. So, this was the first card, and then this is the card that is after the Knight of Pentacles upside down. This is the divine masculine really working its way into the planet and really making people feel uncomfortable. I feel like the energy of the divine masculine, and even it says it on this card, is harnesses the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. This is the energy that is scaring the fuck out of people right now, because it's so strong and it's so powerful and it's so dominant, and it's really not allowing you to be in that in-between. This is like that fatherly, strong, masculine energy. Kind of reminds me of Odin. Like, that's what I would think of when you're trying to make up excuses and they're just gonna smack the shit out of you and be like, that's bullshit. And I'm not here to hear your little victim stories. I'm not here to hear your excuses. I see the potential in you, and you need to show that to me in order for me to show up fully for you. Let me repeat that. The divine masculine is telling you right now, in order for me, the manifester, the one that is going to actually make things happen in this reality, you need to show up for me as well. You need to show up and keep the promises that you have been making for like the last fucking 3 to 4 to 2 years to 6 months. I don't know how long you've been like coming up with these ideas and saying that you're going to do this and you're going to do that, and then you hold off because of excuse. Well, now this masculine energy is coming in saying, I'm not dealing with your fucking excuses anymore. It's either you're in or you're out. And what I'm going to do, the fatherly energy is saying, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Timmy in the front because he's doing the work. He's saying yes to the divine messages. He's taking the action that he needs to take. So guess what? Timmy gets the rewards and you don't get shit until you fucking show up. It's totally different energy than this. Like, this card right here is like, oh, hey, here I am. I'm here to help you release all of your shit. and it feels okay and it feels good, but in reality, it's actually a lot of hard work. Like, this card comes in very soft, but it's actually like a pretty hardcore card. And then you have him coming in like, you're still not fucking done yet. Just because you got rid of that doesn't mean you can get rid of me, which is the ideas that I've been telling you for fucking years to do, and you've been doing nothing or making up excuses. Looks like he's holding corn, but I know he's not holding corn. But it really looks like he's holding corn right there. I don't know what that is. I almost want to look in the book and see if it says what the hell that is. All right, I need to look now. The Alpha Dragon. What dimension is this in? I don't know. I know she separates them by dimensions. Okay, so he's a 5th dimensional dragon, I think. Come on. Is he 5th? Maybe. Nope, 9th. Okay. What it says here. These are enormous and powerful dragons. They only work for the highest good. As they can build, they can destroy. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. Like, he's going to be like, oh, you don't want to do this purpose work? Rip the rug right from underneath you and give it to Timothy. And hand Timothy the rug, the golden carpet that you were supposed to fly on, but you didn't want to fly on because you don't believe in fucking Aladdin and you don't believe in the divine, even though you own every fucking crystal that you fucking ran into the past 5 years. And you think that they have all these healing properties and they do all this stuff, which they do, but you don't believe in the beautiful, magical carpet. Anyways, what is that thing? I don't think it says it in here. They help create the universe that we live in because they have the power of physical manifestation. They work with our thoughts. They are entering, it doesn't say, unless I'm like overlooking it right now, because I'm channeling and I really don't feel like reading. So ask these magnificent beings to assist you. I don't know. Whatever. He's holding corn. All right, what's the next card here? So we have the Alpha Dragon, and then we have the Archangel Gabriel's dragon coming in. So Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. So it's interesting that the Alpha Dragon and then the Purification Dragon are next to each other. And it says that Archangel Gabriel's dragon, self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. So what this is essentially saying to me in this reading is you jump on the magic carpet, you do the fucking work that the divine has been telling you to do, and then you reap the rewards a lot quicker than these other people that are slow as molasses, and they're being stuck in the sludge of the lower vibrational energy, because that is what's happening. It's like basically now there's lower vibrational frequencies really coming in hardcore in the planet. But guess what? They can't affect people as much who are in that light. People that are in that light are like charging through that energy because they are energized by the divine. Their cellular system is upgraded by the divine. They are not holding on to all of that emotional baggage that's so heavy and it feels like you're carrying sandbags on your shoulders. When you step into your purpose and you start doing that work, you are automatically technically gassed up by the divine. Picture the divine giving you gas that is good for your body, not like fart gas and fucking car gas. We don't want that in our body. But energy that is going to charge you. That's what this card is saying. You do that work. you reap the rewards. Like, that is what is coming in for 2020. I really want to go deeper into 2020, so I'm probably going to do another reading before then, because I want to see like what's coming up every few months. But yeah, that totally makes a lot of sense. All right, so here we go. Here's the fun part here, folks. So we have the green gold dragon from Sirius, and he was just kind of hanging out at the bottom. And then all the way off to the right is this fucking guy. And this is why we're here, because of this fucking guy. This is why we're doing all of this work, because of this fucking guy. This guy, to me, represents all the people who are asleep. And we're doing all of this work in the hustle and bustle of the divine and of that higher frequency. And here they are. The people who don't want to wake the fuck up. The people that are stuck in the delusions of the Matrix. They allow the virus of the Matrix to feed them and keep them really low and really stuck. Then we have the green gold dragon from Sirius, bringing universal knowledge to your spiritual journey. This, to me, really makes me feel that there's a lot of people that are asleep right now currently, and as this eclipse comes in, this little guy, so like this guy represents a certain energy to me, that they're gonna start being nudged. Like, that's what I keep seeing by this guy, because this dragon to me feels pretty gentle. And I feel like his job, or that energy, the energy coming in from Sirius, is really going to begin to open people up more. I'm going to pull another card that I have not pulled yet, because I want to go a little bit deeper into this. Let's see. All right, let's see what comes up. Evolve, yeah. All right, so look at this, how these cards match. So we have the green gold dragon from Sirius, and then we have the evolve card. So that definitely connects a lot with this in the evolution of the human species. And it also connects to, too, is like that there's going to be some people that are just sitting back and like kind of watching what's going on, and like you don't want to be one of these people. So just because you think you're spiritually awakened doesn't mean you're not that fucking guy either. Like, you got to do this work. Or you're going to be that guy, or you're going to be sitting next to that guy. Nobody, I'm telling you, if you're awake now, you don't want to be sitting next to that guy. And it's almost like you're going to be sitting next to that guy, and you're going to be watching all the people that are doing all the cool, dope work to change the planet. And it's like you're immobile. You can't move because you're holding on to all that baggage, and you can't download the light that is coming in, and you're just like stuck there. It's almost like you're stuck, and like that guy's fucking sleeping, and you're stuck and you're watching everything and you can't do anything. Because you didn't want to do anything before. And you didn't want to believe in the magical carpet that you were given. So, moral of the story is that you can ride through the eclipse in a magical carpet, or you can be that fucking guy going into 2020. Nobody wants to be that guy. All right, I'm going to end it here. I hope you all enjoyed the reading. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment below, and I will definitely see you all soon. So, blessed be.